Oh, chat. Supposedly we have the fucking leaks for the Hexenzirkel buffs. Oh my god. Okay, wait. During burst. Okay, so yeah. Venti. Right, we start with Venti. Venti during burst for 4 seconds after it triggers a spread. I think this is no, it's not Venti. Okay, bad. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be swirl, not spread, but yeah. Their damage is increased by 50%, and the Eye of the Storm deals 135% of its normal damage. I have no idea what this means. Their damage? Like, is this 50 damage percent? Is he just gonna... Is Venti power creeping Kazuha? Sick, dude. Insane. Klee. When Klee's skill, burst, and basic attacks, she gains hits enemies, she gains a stack, which increases her charge attack damage. Okay. Albedo. Within 20 seconds after casting skill, when dealing skill to an enemy, a nearby rose silver will be created. Wait, that's an insane buff. If your skill gets broken, it gets resummoned. That's crazy. What? Huge. Like, if your skill gets broken within 20 seconds of casting it, it gets resummoned. Right, that's actual quality of life bug fix / change. Then, for 20 seconds after creating a sunflower, based on his defense, damage dealt by... Okay! He gives 12 damage percent now. And for 20 seconds after... Okay, so this is pretty... Okay. Wait, what? Wait, it's 42 damage percent? Wait, this character's... Is Albedo gonna be good? What the fuck? Like, that's not bad, man. Wait, Petra Albedo is now giving more damage percent than Farina. That's crazy. That 30% is only for Hexenzirkel members. Oh. Okay, so apparently a Chinese reader is saying that it's only for Hexenzirkel members. Interesting. Okay. Albedo E-reset is up to twice? Yeah. Well, it's up to once every 10 seconds. Okay, Mona. What? Oh, that's not a good start. When Mona's normal attacks and heavy attacks hit an enemy. GG. She gains 1 stack of illusion, stacking up to 3 times. When other characters in the team trigger vape reactions, all illusion is consumed to increase the vape damage by 10%. Additionally, Mona's normal attack and heavy attacks extend the enemy's astral state by 2 seconds up to 8 seconds. Wait, does that mean that you get to extend omen duration by normal attacking? That's kind of good. Because you can just do 1 normal attack and you now have a 7-second omen instead of 5, which is already nice. But it's also good for Driver Mona for Durin is real, okay? Like, it has to be. Okay, what's going on with Sucrose? For 15 seconds after summoning a small wind spirit, nearby characters' normal attacks, heavy attacks, drop attacks, and elemental bursts deal 5.71428% more damage. For 20 seconds after summoning a large wind spirit, nearby magic characters' normal attacks, heavy attacks. Okay, I think this is supposed to be Hexenzirkel, but I can't see this number because the fucking... Is it the same number? No, it's 5.7 versus 7.1. That is like a very small number, but okay. Razor. During Elemental Burst, when Razor's Thunder signs exceed their limit, he will summon Thunder to strike enemies, dealing 150% of his attack damage in an area of effect. He will also restore 7 elemental energy. This is really bad. Fischl. Osvaldo Hefnavanis, Prince of the Night Ravens, who witnessed the destruction of countless worlds. Sing the septet of the night, dedicated to the princess. What do you mean the princess? This has gotta be the princessin. Come on. This is the moment when this... Okay, whatever. While odds on the field, team characters gain additional buffs. For 10 seconds after a nearby character triggers an overload reaction, Fischl and all other nearby party members gain 22.5% attack. For 10 seconds after a character triggers a... I assume this is supposed to be electro charge or lunar charge reaction. Fischl and other nearby party members on the field gain 90 EM. Yeah. Wait, that's kind of goated. Yeah, I found dead in the ditch. Holy shit. Okay, so the Sucrose buff is just like a single-digit amount of damage percent. That doesn't really do too much. Nice for Molani, I guess. The Albedo buff is insane, right? Like, they basically fix his quality of life, and for Hexenzirkel party members, 42 damage percent. 42. The Mona one is a little weird. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good either. During Kid and Chinese leaked. Bet. Okay, I mean, maybe the Mona buff is gonna matter for Durin. Oh, Razor, Fischl, and Sucrose selector? Wait, that's huge. For new accounts that don't have Sucrose? That's huge. How much is the DPS for Nefer after the nerf? Well, it's gonna be down by like 10k, basically. So she's basically Flynn's? No, she's still better than Flynn's. So, normal attack is just whatever. Skill. Clever plan. Wealth distribution scheme. Oh my god. Is Jahoda a multi-level marketer? Oh god. She's a communist? Usually someone who actually cares about wealth redistribution would not call it a wealth distribution scheme. Scheme kind of implies a certain level of malice, you know? Like... Anyways, Jahoda dashes towards enemies and enters the shadow pursuit state. Kinda, yeah. It looks like it's about every 1.5 seconds. Anyways, it enters the shadow pursuit state upon dashing an enemy. While in this state, she moves quickly. If nearby enemies are affected by pyro, hydro, electro, or cryo, she secretly converts the carried Hululu secret bottle into the corresponding elemental attribute and continuously loads it. When the duration ends or the skill is used again, she empties the Hululu secret bottles and deals animal damage to nearby enemies. If the bottle is full, Jahoda also empties it, exits shadow pursuit, and deal higher animal damage to enemies. It's always animal damage? Okay. If Jahoda's dash does not touch an enemy, she throws a smoke bomb in place, dealing animal damage to nearby enemies. Moon sign, full radiance, so ascending gleam. When the Hululu secret bottle is full, Jahoda does not immediately empty but continuously consumes the loaded element over a period, intermittently firing soft, fluffy cat balls at nearby enemies, dealing damage of the corresponding elemental type. When the cat balls hit enemies, she recovers 2 energy. What? Wait, that looks good. You know how people have used Kazuha for like off-field app, like cope off-field app for a really long time? You'll be able to do that with Jahoda, but without having to go through a fucking 5-star burst animation. Like, that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay. Burst. Secret tool, hunters 7 items. The secret stash at the bottom can only be used here. Jahoda takes out 2 cat-shaped household mutual aid coordinators and deals animal damage to nearby enemies. That's it. Okay. And the damage looks pretty bad. And it heals. It doesn't say it heals, but it heals. This amount of healing is really low. Is this one time or is this multiple times? Because if it's one time, this is dog shit. It has a duration. Yeah, I guess it probably heals at the same frequency as it deals damage. That makes sense. Then this is okay. Schemes over reward. When the team has at least one character with pyro, hydro, electro, or cryo, the cat-shaped household mutual aid coordinator in the elemental burst is enhanced based on the number of characters of the corresponding element. Jahoda secretly records the characters of the above elements in the team. Among these, the element with the most characters is pyro. Burst deals 2.3 times damage. Hydro, burst heals for 2.2 times damage. Electro, you get an extra one. Cryo, that's dog shit. The attack interval decreases by 10%. That does nothing. Okay, well, if the number of these characters are the same, the order is spec. Initially, only one element effect is active. Initially, there's probably cons that make you get 2 or some shit. Presented 4, Honeyberry's Reward. With a cat-shaped household mutual aid coordinator in the elemental burst, secret tools, hunter's 7 items, heal the current active character. When your burst heals, if the healed character's HP is above 70%, their EM is increased by 100. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's pretty good. Good stuff. Alley Cunning. Is that, I think this is C1. No, it's not. That's exploration passive. Okay, never mind. One more bottle, C1. If the skill, the infused element off field thing have a 50% chance to bounce. Okay. Maybe the application is too bad without this, I don't know. C2. When you're in Ascendant Gleam, besides the element with the most active character, she will also record the element with the second most characters. Reckless Gamble without refuge. Okay, that's C3, whatever. Talents. C4. When the burst undergoes transformation, she recovers 4 energy. That's dog shit. Okay. And C6. For 20 seconds after the Hululu secret bottle is full in the elemental skill, the crit rate of Nordkill, I think this is supposed to be Nodcry, raging characters in the team is increased by 5% and crit damage increased by 40. Okay, dude. Yeah, okay. 50 racist CV. That's crazy. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's gumming all over again. No, this is way worse than gumming. Cause like, Jahoda V1. We straight up don't need anything in the stats, right? Cause it's not like we don't know how often it hits and shit anyways. But let's just put in the buffs. Okay, literally just the buffs. Individual buffs, 100 EM. Team buffs, 50% CV. Okay, so this was Sucrose. Okay, Jahoda V1, without looking at any personal damage here, wouldn't be that good, but I guess with Farina, I don't know actually. I guess it isn't that big of a deal. Okay. Remove 100 EM. I didn't remove it, but I didn't remove it anywhere, so it's still gonna compare pretty similarly. Anyways, okay. I mean, let's look at the other kids before we opine Durin, sword character, 330 base attack, crit damage ascension. The normal attacks don't seem to have anything special. E, duality, segregation, or refinement. Oh, he's a top tier racist. Got it. He's a refined segregator. Noted. I see. Sure, man. Cool, I suppose. Purifies soul and will into their essence for a refined transformation. While active, Durin's skill and normal attacks are replaced with special enhanced versions. Oh my. Okay, this is fake. This has to be fake. DJ, what you said, this is fake. This cannot be real. You sent me a shit post. You sent me a shit post. You said I fell for it. That's a shit post. That's gotta be a shit post. No way. Like, no way, right? It's not fake. No way. No. No way. Oh no. It's not, yeah, bro, I fucking, oh, they changed those names. My god. Transmutation Whitening. Deals AoE pyro damage and ends the transformation, entering the whitening state for 30 seconds. Transmutation Blackness Negation deals 3 consecutive pyro hits and ends the transformation, entering the Blackness Negation state for 30 seconds. Bro, I guess they weren't kidding, man. He truly is refining that fucking segregation. Holy shit. You're like a toddler? Why? Because I think it's really fucking ridiculous that the character that's been memed as a racist character, because it's been leaked that his passive only works if another character of a very specific condition is on the team, is also having names that are very clearly racist. Oh no, I guess I'm a child, man. Dude's also from Germany. Damn. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, great time to raid. Yeah. Segregation refinement is a metallurgical process. I mean, sure, but like, bro, like I can excuse segregation refinement. I can't excuse that leading into whitening and blackness negation. I like at that point, I think you're pushing it a little bit. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Anyways, while in the state, Durin regenerates some energy every 6 seconds. Skill. So the first state deals pretty low damage. The second state deals also pretty low damage, a bit more damage, but in multi-hit. It restores 33 energy. Jesus Christ. 12-second cooldown. During the skill duration, you can press skill to get the first one, or normal attack for the second one. And that unlocks a different elemental burst. Elemental burst! Whitening Law, as light flows, unleashes the beast's power. I see. Differently based on transformation state. So in the skill state, he releases off field. So the skill state is just off field, and then the normal attack state. No, what? These are the same thing. What? Oh, okay, I see. The normal attack state is a single target, not AoE, but they both do the same thing. Passive, divine manifestation. Depending on which dragon is active, skill dragon shreds resistances, and the normal attack dragon increases his own vape and melt damage. This looks like it's dog shit. These are multi-hit attacks. These are multi-hit attacks. He's not melting or vaping shit. What the hell? Only the initial one is multi-hit. Really? You're right. You're right. That's true. Only the initial one is multi-hit. You're right. Okay, never mind. Thank God. Okay, never mind. Okay. Chaos like Knight in either transformation state, burst damage bonus is equal to 50% of attack up to 1,000. So it's just 50% motion value, but capped, I think. Damage bonus. You can't get 1,000 as a damage bonus. So clearly not. It's max 1,000. Yeah, like I think this is just the same thing as Chloe's passive, but it's pretty minor, so I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, Echo of the Depth. What? Plus 25% burst damage during Mondstadt Expedition. Sorry, what? Huh? Okay, I think it's just that they accidentally put the 25% burst damage from this in this one too. Yeah, okay. Additionally, upon burst in the skill state, all nearby party members gain 12 stacks. These are just quills, okay? It's probably ChatGPT translated or some shit, yeah. Whatever, I just want to read the fucking passives, man. Okay, so on the skill dragon, you get shred. On the burst dragon, or on the normal attack dragon, you get vape and melt damage. Okay, yeah, there was no additional 25% burst damage during this time. Okay, and apparently, so his Hexenzirkel passive isn't here. It's there separately somewhere. Hex buffs proper translation. No, it's not. Yes. All effects of the passive talent are increased by 75%. Okay. Okay. Now the question is, does he snapshot? I think that's actually going to change so much whether or not he does. Okay, also, apparently there's a new Venti sig. If you're looking for an image, it was probably deleted. GG. Okay, let's look at this properly. So while the Stormlight created by Burst exists, when other nearby party members trigger a swirl, no, when the nearby active party member triggers a swirl, that character gains a corresponding 50% damage bonus. Okay, so this doesn't work for, this can only buff animal characters. It buffs Venti himself, and it buffs, like, Shao or Varka. Yeah, this is a Varka buff, basically. Klee just gets 50 charge attack damage, basically. Albedo, yeah, Albedo is 12 damage percent, 42 to Hexenzirkel. Mona, yeah, that's pretty bad. And then, that's pretty okay-ish. That's so funny. That's so funny. Wait, I think for Hexenzirkels, you get both. Actually, can you zoom in? Sure. Yeah, I think Hexenzirkel characters get both of these buffs, so it's not 7 for them. It's 13. And we take those, I guess. Yeah, this thing is like complete dog shit. This happens once per rotation, because in order to get Electro Sigils, he has to skill or get the C6 proc, but using his burst consumes all 3 of them, so he has to generate 4 of them during his burst to even get this to proc, and the damage of it is like a quarter of a skill. This is pathetic. Fischl, yeah, it's actually real. 22.5% attack. 90 EM on Electrocharge. Jahoda kit translated. Oh, Whirloo. That's not as good of a name, GG. We don't know how quickly this hits though, right? Check it. I'm too lazy. Columbina leak. Oh boy. Columbina C0 can provide teammate with 50% lunar reaction increase, 50% attack increase, increase Hydro, Electro, Dendro, and animal characters resistance to interruption. Oh. Wait, so does she suck with Nefer if she's just buffing attack by 50%? Probably. I don't know. Some characters also have updated skill and constellation effects. Oh, cool. So maybe Mona just becomes the best unit in the game. Who knows?
Goose on the loose.
Who's on the loose?